Ugh. Ugh. Are we live? My glasses are so fucked. Oh, the fuck. How in the fuck are we doing? Hello, Kirbs. Hello, Random. Yeah, Random got promoted last stream, was it? Was that when you got promoted? I think both Random and Failure got promoted last stream. I think it was last stream. God, it's been a minute. When was the last time I streamed, actually? Fuck me. That's a great question. Because I do not remember. God damn. $5 days ago. Almost a full fucking week. God damn. Currently going slightly in stream. It was last stream. Yeah, I thought so. I fixed my sleep schedule so I'm not gonna be waking up at 4 AM every day. Fucking lucky you. Lucky you. You stole my sleep. Yes, da-da-da. I got that out the way. I'm excited. After the whole little dungeon arc that TBAtE kind of threw me in, like I read the majority of the school, I think, but I was like incredibly sleep deprived. Oh. I was incredibly sleep deprived, so I only remember like bits and pieces. Like I remember Arthur got shot again by this fucking lion thing. I think it's by the king's son, something like that. You had a little fight with the drunken professor and stole his job. And what's the best friend's name? He became what the fuck's his name? We're gonna read it in a minute, but like the best mate might be a reincarnation, which I suspected. Like, when did I suspect it? I suspected it after like Arthur pointed out. He was like, "Oh, your manipulation over metal is like, or like your ability to manipulate Earth is incredibly fucking weird." Elijah, thank you. It is like incredibly weird, even for a dwarf. That's like fucking stupidly good. And how they got along, it was like, I was like, oh yeah, right. This feels weird. Bro, don't ask me. These people are like randoms. I finished TBAtE months ago. Elijah the goat though. Yeah, I like Elijah. I like Elijah so far. He's probably my favorite side character next to Tess. I really fuck with Tess. From what I understand, I think I might be the only one that fucks with Tess, honestly. If I go by my comments, I think I'm the only one who fucks with Tess, really. We're on chapter 86. Like, literally the beginning of them going to school. Elijah's a half human, half dwarf. Because Arthur's full human, Elijah's half dwarf, which is why he's allowed to go to school now. And the evil fucker is half human, half elf, I think. Something like that. Oh yeah, he gives Teresa the fucking beast core. for... I say for some reason. I know why he gives it. I remember why he gives it to her, but I still think it was an incredibly irresponsible decision on his part, frankly. Let's shrink chat a bit. But other than that, I don't remember that much, unfortunately. Elijah is a full human. He was found by his adopted dad as a baby. Oh, I thought he was half. Because I know he's adopted, but we're not hating on Tess here. No hating Tess. I like Tess so far. Unless she does some real stupid shit, I'm not really gonna hate her that much. Oh, hello, Sonny. You're not gonna be back for a while, actually. But yeah. This should be fun. Because what I'm going to do is... I explained this on my TikTok story. Because a lot of the people over on TikTok who like my beginning after the end videos want to watch me read it. So I explained in the... story that it was like, after the school arc, I might do a compilation review. Because I think after the school arc, it's like the 3rd volume. Something like that. And it's like, okay, yeah, the first 3 volumes compilate all of that. I've already read the novelized version of the dungeon arc. And now it's not a big increase in writing quality, but it's still good. Like, the tension's still there. His explanation on how the creature looks is still pretty cool. The illusionary aspects, the aspect on how, like, certain people die. I think he does a pretty good job. What's his name? Turtle or something like that. But, yeah. Just raised by dwarfs, lol, he's straight human. He'd be shorter and with rounded ears if he was half. Got it. Got it. Just my misunderstanding then. There's also a solid chance I'm gonna have to take this off and throw him, like, a shirt or something, because fuck today, man. I've been sweating like a bitch. But yeah, after the school, do a quick review, compilating my thoughts on both the manga and the novel. Go into, like, my complaints about how the author is really bad at explaining a couple of things. Similar to, Cuttlefish, in a sense, but I'd argue worse. Because, unfortunately, this magic system isn't as interesting as sequences, but, yeah. Well, not peak. Peak would be Lord of the Mysteries, Reverend Sandy, and Wandering Fairy. I've not picked up Reverend Sandy after chapter 25. I've just I've just not been asked carrying on reading that. I've just not given a fuck. I will in the future though. I feel like by next year, I will probably dedicate like a fair amount of time into just trying to read Reverend Sandy. At least up until like chapter 500. Half-breeds are incredibly rare due to the prejudice between races. Luca's mom was a slave, if that gives you the idea. Right, got it. Got it. Oh, don't worry. I've learned from, like, Lord of the Mysteries a lot. It's like, okay. Like, unless it's Shadow Slave, in where I can and will just avoid the fucking comments because I've learned my lesson by now with those guys. Every other community, I'm just not reading my comments. At least on the TikTok side of things. YouTube, man, you guys are a lot more lenient. It's like heaven and earth. Yeah, clearly. I'm saying how the author goes into, like, explaining how certain aspects of each of the magic systems work are explained equally as bad as one another. Cuttlefish fucking sucks donkey dick at, like, trying to explain it. Holy fuck, is he bad. But I'd argue Turtle is damn near as bad when it comes to at least the novel version. The novelized version. The manhwa makes it a lot more condensed because obviously you can visualize a shit ton of, like, everything that's going on. But, fucking hell. Neither are good. And you'd be fucking lying to me if you said that, if you'd be lying to me if you said they were good. What are we talking about? We're talking about, like, after the school arc. I'm gonna be making, like, probably a pretty short review on the story so far. And then subsequent streams, it's like every couple of, from what I understand, every couple of seasons or every couple of volumes, I'll give this series like a quick review. The magic in the world is almost completely dependent on understanding and feeling mana combined. Arthur has a huge advantage as he understands modern science. Yeah. Yeah, okay. As long as you understand that, like, both are terrible at explanations, then we're good. Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers today. Also, hello, Libar. Hello, Da. I completely forgot to say hi to you, too. And Lava King. I forgot to say hi to Lava King. I say, did I forget anybody else? Failure. No, no one else. Alright. Alright, let's get into... I have to do it like this. Because I'm going to be a bit more cautious about how copyright's kind of working. I'm just a little bit more precautious. Maybe it doesn't need to be as red. Maybe certain scenes I can just be like, oh, okay, looks like that. But yeah, for now, gonna do it like that. Imagine spoiling on purpose. Oh yeah, it's a bitch. It's a bitch move. This is the beginning. This is where it starts, brother. Why Arthur's grips up? Because he's in bed. Anyway, come on, Art, wake up. I like how Sylvie's like emotional attachment to Arthur, in a sense, kind of relays on how he's feeling. We can't be late to our first, and then poor Elijah gets fucking bullied. This poor bastard. I'm deleting everyone who says feet. Oh, Lava King, I love you. Thank you so much. I am up. I'll be ready in 5 minutes. Hey, at least we're not in the shower scene. I'll say that. At least we're not doing that. I can't believe you chose to attend the Cyrus Academy as a scholar mage. Why not? I told you wanted to learn more about Magic Fairy. Yeah, but you can do that by taking electives, not centering your whole academic life around it. Fighting kids my age doesn't really interest me, and besides, I'll be taking some battle mage classes. I know, but still. I heard that scholar mages tend to look down on the battle mage students. Oh, you worrying about me? Imagine giving a fuck. I know this entire continent is a massive prejudice shithole. But over the scholarly choosings? Really? How many novels do you read on streams? We're only reading 3, aren't we? The beginning after the end, which we're doing the manhwa for. But actual novels, Shadow Slave and Lord of the Mysteries, are like the only ones. As if. I'm worried about the students that'll get sent to the medical ward for looking down on you. Nah, don't worry, I'll try and behave. I can't lie, Arthur doesn't have this fit on. He really doesn't have this fit on. Let's take a better look at this. Let's get rid of that filter real quick. He really does. Arthur doesn't suit blue. And I think it might be because he's a redhead. But he really doesn't suit it. Yellow, you can see it. Yellow, there's like a little bit there that can like work with it, but this weird what the fuck would you call this? Like a darkened baby blue, teal almost, does not work with that redhead kind of appearance. I can't lie. Like, hurry up and eat, you two. It's not fair. I don't want to go to Xyrus too. I want to stop slacking on your fucking training. I like how Arthur just embraces the big brother role so much. It's so cute. It's brown. I mean, his mother's hair, definitely brown. His mother says that, I think it's just this artist, because it's a weird red, brown-ish. It's closer, he's closer to being classified as a redhead than brown hair. His mum, brown. Arthur, maybe not so. You know? Give bro a black suit and his aura drip goes through the roof. Yeah. Actually, we're gonna see someone who matches their fit immaculately, probably, I think, by the end of this chapter. Auntie Alice, do you mind healing my face? What did you do to Sylvia this time? Come here. His hair is auburn, which is a light brown red mix. Yeah, but it still doesn't match with the blue. I can't believe my boy is attending the famous Xyrus Academy. Looks like we raised him well, right, honey? What do you mean, we? I was the one who raised him. He practically raised himself. Come on, 3 years he didn't have you fuckers for, and then he disappeared for another 2. Like, come on now. I guess the only time I raise my children is when they get into trouble, huh? As long as you know. Aw, look at this cute little fucker rubbing his own face. His hair is described as auburn. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? The moral isekai from birth protagonist. Talking about raising him as if they did anyway. That's what I'm fucking saying. The most they've done is clean this boy's ass as a baby, and that's it. Arthur pretty much raised himself. I'll try and come home when I can. Bathe and look after mum and dad, alright? Yeah. He didn't really need raising. He's still a fucking child. You still need to raise the cunt. You have the pendants I gave you, right? Keep them on you. Oh yeah, the little phoenix pendants that he, what's the fucking... what's the scientist's name? The scientist explorer guy about the continent. What the fuck's his name? Anyway, bribed them for the phoenix things. No last words for your father. Yeah, don't burn down the house while you train, Dad. We're here. Oh, God, I wish the art was better. I'm sorry, I really do wish the art was better. The choreography in this series is still fucking fantastic, but the art is just not. It's just not it, is it? And that's just from Final Fantasy. Like, what the fuck is it called? A cuckoo from Final Fantasy? Like, come on. Varian raised bro more. Gideon. Yes, that's it, Gideon. I love Gideon, by the way. What a great guy. Arthur was boxing as a toddler, he didn't raise shit. Yeah, exactly. A chocobo? That's it, a chocobo. Thank you. Thank you, Dad. Also, hi, Koyo. I forgot to say hi to you before. Students, please form a single file line in front of the white central building up ahead. Attendance of the entrance ceremony is mandatory. I've read far worse. I mean, yeah, we've all read, like, way worse shit. But it's still, like, it's just something you crave. It suffers really bad from early Monolith syndrome, and where the artist hasn't really found the footing, unfortunately. Josh, what do we have to do to get you to watch the anime? Isn't season 2, like, not canon? Or some shit like that. You're gonna have to do a fair bit. You're gonna have to do a fair bit. Varian generally raised Arthur more than Alice and Reynolds. Yeah. Anime? What anime? Student, Elijah Knight. His name's Elijah Knight. Honestly, okay, that's kind of cool. Battle Mage candidate. Affinity for Earth Mage. Affinity for Earth Magic. Welcome, student of Leywin. Scholar Mage candidate. Affinity for Earth and Wind Magic? That's mine. Is there a problem? She's surprised that you're only a dual elemental mage. Season 2 is like half filler. She's no, please go on ahead. Whoa, I didn't think it'd be crowded already inside. Yeah, it doesn't look like there are many seats left. Oh, that's cute. The shocking majority of these different drawings. That's actually quite a nice detail. For how not great the art is, it's little moments like that where it's like, okay, that's pretty nice. Who's here? Oh my god, who here is Red Dice? No idea what that is. Sorry, pardon me. Oh hey, I'm a battle mage too. Hey, look, another nerdy scholar weakling. Excuse me, can I get through? Go ahead. I forgot how loud kids are around this age. I forget how loud kids get this age. Oh my god, I forget how loud kids around this age get with their friends. Fuck me. Only 2 elements? Yeah. If you're 2, you might as well go and try for the 3rd. And if you're 3, just become a quad. A quadral mage. What is it? A quad elemental mage or something like that? TBAtE has an actually interesting school arc. From what I read about it, from what I remember reading, it is quite interesting. And of course, Cynthia, the fucking goat, comes in with a, honestly, immaculate drip. This is a sick ass mage drip. If we gotta be honest, sick ass mage drip. It's just, it's really good. TBAtE is Mushoku Tensei with oh my god, the beginning after the end is Mushoku Tensei with worse world building and a worse MC, but he's not a PDF. Been a minute, Josh? Yeah. Well, it's not been a minute since I've been reading. I got through the 3rd Game of Thrones book in my little time off. Okay, Cynthia, we see what you're playing at. And then just sick ass fucking sound magic. I knew she could use sound magic, but she's skilled enough to encompass the whole building. Excuse me for my rudeness, but I do hate speaking up. It is not very good for my throat, especially at my age. You'd think she'd be able to exemplify that, right? Like, if you're so proficient at manipulating sound magic as a deviant, I think it's called, you'd be able to make your voice echo around the room a little bit. Like, silence the room and make it echo. But, give the drawing a chance to be patient. I have been patient. I'm 86 chapters into the fucking manhwa. This is season 3. I've been patient. How many mods are there in the stream? As I only see the messages. We have 7 mods in total. If that's your question. That ass on point. I would like to welcome you all, the future leaders, scholars, and powerhouse of the Caffeine, to this humble academy. I am Director Cynthia Godsky. While I considered presenting a long and rather boring speech, I realized that this is a very special year. I'm proud to say that since the founding of this institution, we have never had as many elves and dwarfs in attendance as today. As such, who better than to welcome you all than the very student that will help you lead and give voice to every single one of you. Please give a warm welcome to the members of the Xyrus Academy Student Council. Of course, we got the boring ones. We got Homegirl over here. 7 mods is the perfect number, Josh. Exactly. Hey, 40% of just quips. Yeah, that's true. 40%. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hey, look. There's Lila. Lila? How do you... Lila. We should cheer for her. Go, Lila. Oh, yeah, we got this prick. I forgot about him. Whoa, who's that? Ah, look at. She's so excited. Long time no see, Tess. This is what I mean. She's rocking this shit. Way better than Arthur could. She's got that shit on. Do they explain the higher power, the higher level cores have higher lifespans? Yes, they have. I single-handedly make up like 10 to 50% of Josh's channel's activity. You and Harsh both do. Funnily enough. But yeah, this is how you rock blue and gold. Blue and yellow, even. Blue, yellow, and white. Like, she's got that shit on. That's how you meant to fucking do it. Mana flows through the veins. So it eventually just increases the lifespan. I actually haven't finished TBAtE, and I have no plan to finish it, so I'm only here for a good time. Amen. Harsh is a bum, he can't compare to me. Harsh has a medal for, like, being my most... I think he's commented the most on the channel next to you. So, you can't really say shit. That's the Princess Earlif I was talking about. She's been on campus since last year as the direct principal under Director Goods Guy. What? The director is infamous for never taking on a disciple. That's just how talented she is. Plus, she's downright gorgeous. It's not even fair. People say she's super cold and strict, though. Who cares? I wonder what I have to do to get her to look at me. Oh my god. I've been on like, I've been 20 chapters off of finishing the beginning after the end for like a year and a half. Got a bit distracted. Yeah, that makes sense. Didn't a new chapter come out today? I've been seeing TBAtE all over my Twitter feed recently, and I think, like volume 12's getting an epilogue. Something like that. Or however many volumes is getting an epilogue. Or as I always, don't get attached to any character. Nah, that's too late. Greetings, everyone. My name is Tessia Earlif. Tessia Earlif, your student council president. First and foremost, congratulations on your admittance to the finest institute of mages this continent has to offer. While I am a first year like all of you, I have had the privilege of observing the academy for a year longer. Alongside the lessons and bonds formed within these grounds, I have also seen the discrimination scholar mages in particular have faced. Joshua Turtle Bastard likes trauma. Fun. So fun. I know he has no fucking qualms with killing a couple cunts if need be, but I'm pretty late into the beginning after the end comic stopped last year. Forgot where I left off. It was the training arc. Okay. If mere differences in uniform are able to divide you, I worry what differences in race will lead to. Today, I stand before all of you, students of the new generation, and implore you to cast aside the mindset of the older generation that bred hostility among the different races. Just as the royal families have come together to form a council, we should do the same as the future of this continent. Amen. Racists annoy me in real life and in fiction. Racists are just annoying as fuck. 99.9% of the time, they're legitimately too stupid to be, like, classified as human beings. I've never met a legitimately smart racist man or woman. And that's pathetic. And I went to uni. So it's like... Ugh. And a shocking amount of them were racist, but they were all thick as fuck. Papa. Look, Papa, that's Mama. She's down there. Go say hi. Hey, why is she your mama? She's been calling her ma for, like, years. Hey, I think I'm in love. Why are you looking at me like that? Because she said that 4 times just on the just on the way to this building. Shut up, she's different. We all know him. We all know this fucking loser in real life. We all got him. Thankfully, my one is currently hooked up, locked with a fucking chain, the key wrapped around her finger. Like he ain't escaping anytime soon, and it's exactly where he wants to be. So I don't have to deal with this bullshit anymore. For now. Yeah. Okay. Did my invitation for the beautiful people mixture get lost in the mail? Give it a rest, you weirdo. Yeah. Elijah trying to get a girlfriend is hilarious. Racism in fiction is annoying because they usually just use it as a way to make the MC look better. You don't understand, bro. She's a baddie. When I know damn well that he said that for the last 5 women that walked past. Yeah. Yeah, again, we all know that kind of man. We all fucking know him. I know they covered important stuff, but man, that was boring. Does he not notice, or does he not care that everyone's staring? I like how everyone's got like this weird multicolored hair situation going on. Such a waste. Get real. I just don't see how a short-ass dwarf like you even can even hope to become a real augmenter. Why don't you stick your forging weapons for real warriors like me? What the hell did you say? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Come on, let's see what's going on. Cultivation novels are funny because the discrimination against women when the power system fundamentally means that there's no difference between women and men. Actually, most fantasies are like that. W. Sylvie. Yeah, W. Sylvie. Blatant racism already. Looks like you could have a hard time, Tess. My name is Nicholas Drayle. Why don't you declare a duel, short ass, and or are you all bark? You're gonna be sorry. I, Bronzen Boar, declare a duel between myself and Nicholas Drayle. I, Nicholas Drayle, accept this duel. This is a sick concept. People being able to tap their badge and be like, I'm gonna kick your ass. No, I'm gonna kick your ass. Like, that's sick. It's just so funny. So the artifacts the school distributes can conjure barriers around the users for sanctioned duels within the school. How interesting. I've read both. So far, I'm further in the manga than I am the novel. Like, where I'm at in the novel, like, they just barely survived the dungeon, pretty much. Maybe Prater or no barber who touches Sylvia's hair like a poor mother Sylvia. God, please, no. Keep the fucking barbers away. Just let her do what she needs to do with her hair. Alright? I think it's more annoying that people are smart that still decides to be racist. I'm black and it's just annoying because they understand what they're saying. Oh god, no, they're the worst. They're the worst because they're not even like the ones I've encountered, at the very least. And I can only say this for like 2 people legitimately in my life that I've met where it's like, oh, you're like not stupid. You're just smart and you're like this. Do it so subtly too. They're always subtly like super fucking racist too. It's fucking mind-boggling. Oh, it's a storage ring. A double storage ring? There's 2 rings. Oh, for both his swords. Never mind. What in the fucking... what's his name from Star Wars? Oh, what in the Count Dooku-ass sword is this? And that's a ugly fucking axe, I can't lie. At least his hairline, though? His hairline, though, crazy. Look how fucking... That shit, like, down to his eyebrows. Fuck. Like, you can fit his whole middle finger between there. Fuck me. No forehead. Go, bros. Dark red core and a black claw augmenter. Let's see what they can do. Fuck me. Access the power of the earth and unleash thou who steal in something. I can't read. What the fuck does that say? The fuck does this bottom part say? Gather around. Something be... Fuck, you know, I hate how, like, most of it's legible, and the other half fucking... It's, like, I hate how half it's legible and the other half isn't, and it's fucking with my dyslexia. It's gather around something be something 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 something. Oh, feet. But, yeah. Access the power of the earth and something who stands in my way. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, that is a W. That's a W, that's a Y, that's an A. That's meant to be an M? I mean, okay. Gather around to be my hands and feet. Gather around to be my... Oh, yeah, it is my hands and feet. Okay. I'm gonna... You think I struggle reading already? Oh, boy! Oh, he's also an earth augmenter. What kind of dual blades are those? To be able to conjure earth like that as an augmenter when he only has a red core mage shows that he's not only talented but also received a lot of training. Who? And it don't matter anything because he sliced through that shit. But he's look at he's gripping that sword though. Stomping into Oh no, he's jumping up trying to get away from the axe. Gets just about behind him. Barely notices. And he just swinging recklessly, honestly. See? This is what happens when you swing recklessly. You get fucking tapped like that. That looks like in the liver. Like just above the liver too. Like right in the rib cage. Ooh, that must hurt like a bitch. But you know, doing that nice little Piccolo versus Android 17. Multiple backflips to get away. Or does that one continue? Yeah, no. It is going, like, backwards. Looks like he's going for another swing, but he's augmenting the ground again. Shooting dirt in his fucking eyes like a bitch. You fight like a coward. Amen. This is meant to be a friendly duel. And you throw dirt in his fucking eyes? How dare you? And he uppercuts him with the earth? What a bitch fucking move. And he shoves the sword probably right next to his arm? Yeah. You say I fight like a coward. So what? A win's a win, short ass. Unfortunately, in a kill v kill world, yeah. That's a somersault. Is that meant to be a somersault? well. That's ass. It just looks like a very consecutive backflip. A duel should be over since the barrier broke, but I don't think Nicholas plans on stopping. Let's see how your school year goes with a shattered arm, fresh meat. This is my chance to be a hero. No. Oh no! Is that the student council student council president I see? The president? Wait. Whoops. Must have seen wrong. Arthur is a smart man. I appreciate Arthur being a smart man. Just for 10 fucking seconds. You totally ruined my chance to shine. What do you think of the Lancers? From what I remember about them, which isn't... I know one's connected to the antagonist kid. The fucking flame dude. Like, he's a bit stoic. There's an elven girl. Ooh, it's nice. She's cool. Like, I think they're okay. Like, from the minor interactions I've seen with them, they seem... eh. Elijah thinks he's him. And there are no assault laws. I mean, it's a friendly duel. It's meant to be a friendly duel. I feel like he should have gotten a disciplinary... if he had shattered his arm. But if it's in the context of the duel, I can see him getting away with it. Barry and Vikes or some shit. Yeah. Your chance? You were just going to bully that sword-swinging kid. Are you picking a fight with me, you school brat? How dare you ruin my duel? Whoa. Man, chill out. Didn't you hear? It's not cool to discriminate. And besides, I'm pretty sure the duel was over long before that. I decide when the duel ends, scrawny first year. I don't think that's how a duel works. Cunt, your entire former civilization as a king worked as, like, duels to settle, like, conflicts and wars. You should know how a duel works. Don't let me catch you between classes, brat. And Sylvie just being a bitch. Sylvie just being a bitch. Have you seen them in a novel or the mom with the Lancers? The mama. Again, when I went through the school, I was incredibly sleep deprived. Like, I hadn't slept for about 2.5 days. And even when I did sleep, I slept, woke up, and had incredible chest pain for, like, the entire day. So, everything I remember, it's, like, vague. Breaking arms after a friendly duel is over, is beyond friendly duel. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to pretty much any other student, Elijah is him because he is a mid-orange core, and he's like 5 years ahead of those kids. True. Plus, he trains with Arthur, so even then, skill-wise, he's probably, like, probably way beyond even, like, the average first year. Probably even beyond upper echelon first years as well. Like, he's probably in the top 2% of that entire first year. And yeah, Sylvie just being a bitch. That wasn't me. He points to his fuck-ass cat. You dare. Do you dare? And Sylvie, not Sylvie. Tess coming in. Student council president, as always. Rocking that shit. And honestly, all three of them, I gotta admit, even though the lad's a bitch, this lad right here, pussy made, whipped, and a cunt. All three of them have got the fit on. All three of them are rocking the fit. Only Arthur really doesn't rock the fit, unfortunately. Is comparable to, like, 5th years? Yeah. I'm pretty sure Elijah is a top tier even within the academy. Yeah, he's a deviant. I'm not fucking surprised. Like, he's an insane metal wielder at, like, a couple years old. When him, Arthur, and Lucas all attended, like, the little training thing to get, their grades, all three of them were B-tier mages. So, yeah, I'm not surprised at all. She saved the student from being atomized. Arthur is so comedically strong. He is just astonishingly powerful. The fit is great, but the skirt's too short. No. I think her legs are just really fucking long. I think that's what it is. Or at least she's depicted as having, like, long as fuck legs. Like, she isn't... I think she's about the same height as Arthur right now. Powerful for his age. Yeah. Saying you're more powerful is because you're a deviant is kind of off, but alright, bro. No, absolutely not. He has an orange core, plus he's a deviant, showing he has a deeper connection to the Earth than anybody else. Or at least a deeper connection to people who already have the Earth augmentation around them. Like, just having that simple, like, understanding should make him way fucking stronger than anybody else around him, who is also an Earth augmenter. Or conjurer, even. He is violently stronger than most of the folks his age, in his age category. He's violently stronger than people, like, 5 to 10 years stronger than him, too. Like, Arthur is hilariously strong. What do you think of the art style for the characters? Bad. I think a lot of the art style is kind of bad. I think Arthur shoots the art style quite well. I think Tess shoots the art style quite well. I think Cynthia also fits it, but other than that... even deviants using basic magic will be stronger magic due to the better understanding. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I couldn't find art during the speech at all. I wonder if he skipped the ceremony. But Master Gutsguy said he'd be at the school. Oh yeah, Gutsguy and Varian have a good relationship. I forgot. How should I react when I run into him? Play it cool? Or maybe a bit more friendly? I feel like the friendly approach should have been better. What if he's the one who finds me first? You gotta admit, Tess's crush on Arthur is pretty cute. I do fuck with it. President! President! Yes, what is it? Are you feeling unwell, President? We can cancel the other meetings if you... No, it's fine. There's just a lot to do today. Don't catch me in between... Don't let me catch you in between classes, brat. That's Nicholas from House Drail. He's one of the more promising students that came in last year. The redhead boy seems to be a first year, though. I don't recognize him from any of the noble prospective students. From any of these nobles' prospective student parties. He must be a commoner. Oh no, the student is the student is dead if he pisses off Art. I love it. I love their understanding of art. It's fucking great. Which MC do you love the most between the novels that you've read? Sunny. It's not even fucking close. It's Sunny and it's not close. Actually, between everything that I've read, like live on stream, which is what? It's Shadow Slave, it's Itchy the Witch, it's Mad, it's The Beginning After the End, and it's Lord of the Mysteries. Sunny, John, Arthur, Klein, Itchy. He has 1,000 chapters in Shadow Slave combined with all the others. He still has to read more. What do you think? Yeah, that is true. Bear in mind, Mad. I've been with Mad the longest out of every story that I've read live on stream. I'm currently rereading through Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. I'm kind of speedrunning through it, I'm not gonna lie. I'm already 50 chapters into my reread. When I get fully caught up on the original story, I might read I might read the side story live. I might. I'll consider it. I just don't know how to feel about Lee Hawker being our protagonist. Anyway, I just love their understanding of odds. Like, God, they're gonna die. You dare? Do you dare? This is the student council president. This is a misunderstanding. I had accepted a duel from a Bronzian when this first year interrupted us. Hey, Tess. Arthur, what happened? Do you two know each other? Ah, yes. Arthur's father has worked with my father for several years now. We've been living together for a while now. Eh? What you said could be a bit misleading. Am I wrong? Nicholas, what is the meaning of this? even if you were interrupted, that doesn't give you an excuse to pull your weapon on him. I just wanted to scare him, of course. I wouldn't have actually hit him. If that's the case, then I suppose we can let you off with pointing a weapon at somebody outside of the sanctioned door is a violation of school ground rules. Try stopping your weapon just before you hit me, but that action alone will warrant your suspension. If you were to touch even a hair on my head, expulsion will be the last of your worries. Yeah, I also don't want to be that guy, but Tess would also rip this fucking loser in half too. Like, this man is surrounded by the worst people objectively. There's Arthur, who could kill him by blinking. There's fucking Elijah, who could probably beat him senseless as well. He's only a dark orange. Elijah's what, like a light orange? Something like that? Like a mid to light orange at this point in the series. Tess, probably a little bit higher than Elijah as an elf. Plus, like, vigorous training from her master, who is also an exceptional man. Like, all three candidates that have tried to pop up on him, or kill him immediately. Do the characters in height feel like they're too tall? A little bit. Since he's or not. Sunny's a bit of a diva. I mean, that's one way to that's one word to definitely describe Sunny. It's certainly a diva. I cannot stand the classist in real life as much as fiction. Tessa's crush is cute, she's just a bit of a dork. Yeah. Arthur, you forgot to say no homo. Shut up. He could wipe them all off. They could all wipe him off the sea. No evidence will be found. Yeah. The beginning after the end has fewer chapters than Lord of the Mercies and Shadow Slave. Each have over 1,000 chapters. Yeah, this is only, what, 500 chapters long? Something like that. She has competition. Yeah, I know. Even the older women want to get with Arthur. So, I'll ask again. Do you dare? I apologize. I was acting rashly out of anger. And Arthur just being a fucking dork right here. Your actions will be reported. Now leave. Everyone. And you. Why are you starting a fight in the first day of school? Grandpa told me you were trying to keep a low profile. What's going to happen when you beat a senior up so easily? What? Are you really making assumptions after watching the last 5 seconds of the situation? It doesn't matter. You don't know the repercussions you'd face if the situation escalated. Nicholas was about to seriously injure him, even after his protective barrier broke. If I hadn't diverted his attention, you would have had to deal with a lot more than this. Come on, man, let's go. Come on, let's go, man. The president isn't wrong either. Alright, I would never understand this about Arthur when it comes to his specific relationship with Tess. When he's arguing with anybody else, he is trying to talk on a slightly lesser level. Right, this is something I do fucking remember a little bit later on into the story. It's specifically at, like, the little training thing. When he pisses off Tess. Rightfully pisses off Tess, may I add. When it comes to arguing with everybody, he talks on a slightly lesser level. Bear in mind a handful of people, like Cynthia. Like, he talks to Cynthia like an equal, like he should. But with Tess, he does the exact same thing. He tries to explain shit in a normal manner for him specifically, while also forgetting Tess is only like a year older than him biologically. So I don't know why he fucking does it. It's annoying. It's annoying. I like Arthur a lot, admittedly, but it's something that's still fucking stupid. Because Tess is the only one who gets it. And everybody else doesn't get it. Only Tess. Arthur may have an adult mentality, but he's still a 13-year-old with hormones. Oh, trust me, I remember. But it's, again, exclusively a Tess issue. Hold it, first year. Are you raised in a barn? Clive, stop. I can't do that, President. It's unacceptable for someone of his stature to talk to you like that. It's undoubtedly because he was undoubtedly because of his upbringing that he hasn't taught proper manners. This boy will die. Man, I'm getting really sick of people just grabbing onto me like this. What? What did... And then fucking throws him supposedly with just one arm. Honestly, gotta admit, kind of cool. Do you think he used a little bit of gravity magic here? I know he's not good at it, but do you think he attempted just a little bit? And there goes his coccyx. Clive, are you okay? Yeah, Tess, don't even bother. You'll just piss him off more. Everything got screwed up. It's over. Yeah. Very fair. Honestly, just so fucking valid. This is my fault? I was looking out for Hoffa, right? If he really does get into trouble like he has a tendency to do, then he will not only lose his library access, but training facility privileges too. But maybe I shouldn't have been so harsh. After all, he wasn't the one holding a weapon. But Arthur himself is a weapon. And more importantly, how did Arthur end up living with Lilia? Does he find girls in the wild to live in their houses? Very valid complaint. That's so fucking fair from Tess. He can't use gravity magic without Beast Spell. I thought he could. I thought he could conjure all of them. He was just really, really, really bad at it. Unlike lightning and ice, which he's fairly competent in. Congratulations on completing Volume 5 of Shadow Slave. Thank you. It was a nightmare. Which MC do you think has the coldest titles, including anime and novels? I don't know. I made a whole short about this, actually, way before I read Shadow Slave. Actually, that short made me read Shadow Slave. I was talking about, like, sick-ass fucking nicknames. Like Gogeta, the Angel Born in Hell. But I was like, Kim Doja has, like, some fucking just sick nicknames. But everybody was telling me about, like, the Devil of Antarctica, the Lord of Shadows, Lord Mongrel. And I was like, maybe I should read Shadow Slave. And then, like, a week later, I just still kept getting Shadow Slave comments. And I think that's what made me read it. He's really bad at sound and gravity and only really does it with his Beast Spell. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I thought he's a deviant at all of the primary elements. It's just that those two are by far his worst. Because he has a slight resistance to sound magic, because he is a deviant. And we learned that with his fight with Cynthia. It's all Master Goods Guy's fault for making me become student council president. If I wasn't, I wouldn't have had to care about treating all the students fairly. We could have reunited like this. This sucks. President, it's Clive. I wanted to check up on you. You looked a bit drained during our meeting after our little run-in with that first year. I'm fine. I wasn't the one who got thrown on his tailbone. Who was he, anyway? How could he talk to you like that when you were trying to give him advice? Should I go talk to the director about it? Clive, the matter has been settled with. Give it a rest. Ugh, what a mess. Also, why did he have to become so good-looking? How many of his classmates are gonna hit on him? Fucking woman. We got a new Sunny title, actually. Great. Don't tell me. Unless it's in Volume 6, but yeah. I mean, if you wanna take shrooms to show the fourth dimension, you can really see the fourth dimension. I mean, you don't take shrooms to see the fourth dimension. That's what DMT's for. But, okay. Have you finished reading Lord of the Mysteries? No. Not even fucking close. I IML, Sony, and Klein have the best titles. Sony, best bastards. Oh, I'm not reading the rest of that. I feel like that's a spoiler. Thank you, Lava. I saw Son of and I was like, yeah. Thank you, Lava. Man, this campus is really huge. I didn't think it would take this long to see everything. And even provided comforters for us. Are you still mulling about the shoulder-tossing our student vice president? Yeah, and more. It's rare for you to get so worked up, though. Usually you don't. Usually you just ignore them and walk them off. Yeah. And what Tess said wasn't wrong or anything. Why did I get so annoyed? Was it because that Tess had said it? Forget it. It's done. You're going on timeout. You're lucky it wasn't loaded in mystery ties. Otherwise, it would have been like 30 minutes to an hour. Fucking hell. Who is it? Good evening, Arthur. May I come in? Cynthia, it's a bit suspicious for you to walk in on a student like that. You know, like Cynthia Goodman. Like you the goat. You the goat like that. You built like that. You just can't be doing that to students. You can't be. Director Goods guy? What an honor it is to meet you up close and in person. Elijah, yes. I heard great things about you from Vincent. Please, current Director Goods guy. I'll get us something to drink downstairs. Oh, thank you, dear. I told you to call me Cynthia. And I told you I wouldn't. It seems like your bond isn't the only one who's changed. I can only sense your wind and earth attribute mana. Are you using a seal by any chance? Yeah, like the drip. Well, the student was in a fight, so... I mean, yeah. But the student council president's already dealt with it, so... Again, to be fair, he did literally throw the vice president, so... I mean, it's fair enough to be... have a little bit of a meeting. Can't say I'm not disappointed. I was hoping to go around flaunting you as my little Quadra Elemental protege. I'm glad to see you've opted to be a Scholar Mage, as I expected. I was planning on telling you... I was planning on telling you this when I got a chance to visit you, but, I made a troublesome enemy while I was an adventurer, and I'd rather not give him any reason to suspect me. At least, for now. To call the brother of a lance the heir of one of the most influential military houses a mere troublesome enemy. I'm almost worried who your real enemies will be in the future. I guess they wouldn't keep that from you. What an ominous thing to say to a preteen boy just starting off his school life. You're right. My apologies. Is it a problem if I tell you how many chapters have ended or ongoing Shadow Slave beginning after the end, Lord of Mysteries? No, because I know Shadow Slave ended Volume 12 today. I know about that. Like I said at the big opening of the stream, that the beginning after the end got a new, like, prologue or some shit. I can also just see how many chapters are left anyway. Like, I know there's 250 chapters of the manhwa. Anyway, don't worry about it. But speaking of school life, I wanted to help with another matter. Well, and what might that be? I want to take a higher level mana fairy class, especially those on deviants. That wouldn't be too difficult to do, but I thought that but I thought one of the main reasons for your attending this academy so late was to fit in with your peers. I would take these classes on top of the normal ones with my students my own age. It's just I'm a bit impatient to learn more about deviant mana manipulation since I hit a ceiling on that recently. And because there's nothing close to devoid my magic in my old world. Divination magic in my old world. This novel's so peak. Oh, the one you're currently reading? Very well. I'll make it happen. I can even give you a pass so you can observe the top upper class mages, mock battles as well. Wow. Okay, so what's the catch? Arthur Lewin, you're being rude to the director. How can you mistake her kindness for ulterior motives? Oh, no, I did have an ulterior motive. Right. You're aware of the student council, yes? Well, if they are what you would call the shields of the school, this year I decided to make the swords. I want you to join the disciplinary committee. The what? As you've already witnessed, the academy full of young hormonal mages brought up thinking they're worth the weight of gold, oftentimes leads to problems. Go figure. The disciplinary committee will be the ones responsible for upholding peace and enforcing rules in our little school grounds. Huh. Is that even something a first-year student should be a part of? I'm not even a battle mage. My school, my rules, and this is why she's the fucking GOAT. Dumbledore wishes he had this kind of motion in Hogwarts. Dumbledore fucking wishes. I'll be recommending Josh to read it when he reaches 70 to 80% completion in 4 years. She's playing Wingman? Yeah. Crazy promotion. I don't think bro's been here for a week. He's not been here for a day. This is his first day here. Forget it. I don't need the fairy classes. I'll just teach myself in the books in the library. Those books aren't accessible to undermen, and even for the upperclassmen, you need to show that you are a deviant, which is something you can't do right now. Am I right? Why those two seem like they're old friends instead of a director and a student? I fucking love them. I love their dynamic so fucking much. It's easily my favorite thing in this series so far. Dumbledore wishes he was this strong? I mean, yeah, but... Besides, the disciplinary committee members were chosen for their strength, and you'll have peers that you can regularly spar and learn from. You'll even throw in access to the private training facility as well. You say the members were chosen for their strength? Does that mean, despite House Vike's insistence on giving a spot to Lucas, I declined them in hopes that you would join? You really prepared thoroughly, haven't you? It's you I'm giving up. It's you I'm going up against, after all. Fair. Arthur is a tricky bitch to try and negotiate with. Fine, but that training facility better be one of those mana-rich ones. Already done. Gives him a new uniform. I've already taken the liberty of getting the disciplinary committee uniform tailored for you. Kind of pisses me off that you already knew that I was going to accept. Arthur, you want to train, you want to get better as a mage, and she's giving you an opportunity to train with people not on your level, nowhere near, but as mages, pretty fucking good. How old do you think she is? I myself don't know. She gives off 60, 70-year-old energy. Maybe a bit older. She's a very good character. Snake-ass face. Are you talking about Voldemort? Is that who you're talking about? Dumbledore wishes people took him this seriously. Nah. Please make it with the student council president, Tessia, soon. It's not good to stay mad at your childhood friend. Tessia Earthlift is your childhood friend? Sorry, I was gonna tell you eventually. It just sort of turned out that way. It's okay. I, too, have what you might call a childhood friend. Let's go on a date, Elijah. Is that an underbeard? Oh my god, that's a true to full neckbeard. Holy. I've only ever seen 2 people with that in my life, ever. My little bro gave me a 3D printer of a of the Crown of Dawn. Oh, that's sick. It's like beating up children. Wait, I am beating up children. Her name was Helguth. I see. She sounds like a lovely little girl. Lilia, Princess Catelyn, and even Princess Tessia. What's next? Are you going to start flirting with gods? Hey, I've never flirted with anyone. Bullshit. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. You've absolutely flirted with people. Maybe not to your own liking. Maybe to not how you flirt with people, but you've definitely flirted with people, Arthur. What makes it worse is that you just ooze attractive hormones. I want some of those pheromones too. You're so weird. That's why you love me. Because you're a weirdo too. Yeah, what up? Looks like the rumors about you have already spread. Just don't, I'm so popular already. You really are a weirdo. Never seen a neckbeard in my life. And I studied game dev. I've seen a true to form neckbeard. It's not a fucking look. It's not a look. I don't know why anybody would bother growing one. Exclusively, at the very least. At least have some patch there, man. Excuse me, I couldn't help but to notice, but you're wasting your time with someone beneath you. My name is Charles Ravenpaw II, of the famous Ravenpaw House. Surely you've heard of it. I'm feeling rather magnanimous today. I'll allow you to join my group, and I can assure you won't regret it. The Raven Poop family? Again, another kind of situation where he can get away with this, because who the fuck is stopping him? Arthur's actually acting like a teen. Well, yeah. No. Yeah, alright, yes. Yes and no. Arthur's a character who has always been able to portray his age just slightly higher. As a baby, he acts like a kid. As a kid, he acts like a preteen. As a preteen, he acts like a late teen. He's always capable of showing off that, like, he is clearly exceptional at all times, but he doesn't want to give off the portrayal of being something far exceeding that, unless he's fighting, and where his instincts are going to kick in and he's going to try. At least try and pull off a Wolverine. Try having fun with it. Yeah, exactly. Those hormones be doing a lot of work. I mean, to be fair, he is literally 13. They must be giggling like a bitch. I'm pretty sure a noble family wouldn't have been named after bird feces. Ah, sorry. I must have misheard then. Enough! You dare mock nobility? I've gone on my way to welcome you into my group so you don't lower yourself to hang out with this troublemaker scholar trash. But you spit in my face. Why would I go with someone who blatantly looks down on my best friend? We're all mages in the academy, so get off your high horse. We're all mages, you say? You must have lived in a cave or something if you don't know the difference between us and them. I have lived in a cave, and even the student council is saying that you shouldn't treat each other differently. Of course they would. It's politics and appearance, but it ain't reality. Looks like the only way for you to realize the difference is to witness it firsthand. He really is good at LARPing his age. I mean, he's had 13 years of experience. I'd hope so. He couldn't even see it. Oh yeah, he flicks away the fucking thingy. Rip Elijah's food. It'll be missed. Fucking, honestly. Wasting food? My god, how American. That must have been a fluke. There's no way this scholar brat would have moved that fast. I might be able to get away with using magic, but Elijah? Unless Tessia comes in the way and fucking does this to him. It would have been in my stomach, that ass. It reminds me of Deadbeat Noble. I recognize that name. I recognize that name. Yes, I do. Fucking hell, I've not read this in a while. In a long, long time, actually. Fucking hell. Nope. There we go. But what is this? Let me go. You couldn't have put it behind his arms or anything like. No, you gotta fucking stretch him out like this. These vines. Is there a student capable of using such powerful deviant magic? Or is it a teacher? Hey, unhand me! Yep, of course, it's Tess. Well, what should I do with him? Using magic would just get Elijah and I in trouble. Maybe. Do you think you'll get away with this? Wait till I tell my This pressure. What does that scholar brat feel different from before? Anytime Arthur ever actively shows killing intent, it's so fucking weird. Because it's like, you're using this on children. Brother, calm down. I couldn't even see him. Reminds me of the Caleb City skit about characters that are OP. Yeah. Crazy pose. That's what I'm saying. It's a fucking insane pose. This is a little sus. Training a bit too early, don't you think? I'll behave. You brats from noble houses love to beat your chests and flaunt your riches and power, when all you're doing is embarrassing your family by acting like this. Nothing's embarrassing by putting trash like you in the place. My parents would be proud. What should I do? Arthur looks like he's about to snap. Should I step in? Is that so? Then allow me to honor of teaching you the important lesson. I am an unarmed and tied up. What do you think you can do with all of these witnesses watching? Something even crueler to you than physical. Something even crueler to the kids than your kids than physical injuries. Do you think a no-name brat like you can get away with using magic to... Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant move. Ew, gross. I don't see much. Look. Shut up, all of you. Don't look. At 13, crazy. At 13, crazy. Arthur talking about getting in trouble like his friend, like he ain't friends with the director. That's what I'm saying. Crazy comment. Shh. Bro, feeling the spirit pressure. Fucking Arian, I remember. Kirbs, I know you're in chat. Why aren't you answering my question? Oh. Again, sus now. I mean, they match each other's vibe, so I'm not even fucking surprised that it's sus. I'll be right back. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's good. Thanks for the help back there. I know you didn't need it. Still, you saved me and my friend from getting in trouble for a second time today. Again, all of this happening in one fucking day. So silly. So fucking stupid. I also want to point out, actually, I point it out in a minute, but it's another complaint that I have about the art. What do I do in this situation? I'm sorry, off. Ouch. I think I have my chin cracked just now. Are you crying? Shut up. It's because it hurts. Does it hurt that much? It does. Look how swollen it is. Yeah, here we go. Here's a pretty good example. Not 13. Not 12 to 13 years old. Like, not at all. I will forever hate artists that are simply incapable of drawing preteens. It's just child to fucking, like, late teen, young adult. This is two 16-year-olds. There's no and if or but about it. It's impossible to fucking argue otherwise. No 13-year-old is looking like this. Unless you're a fucking NBA player. Or, like, just a general basketball player. And even then. No. Babyface much. Like, brother in Christ. Come on. At least learn how to draw them properly. Fuck me. I know it's a minor complaint, like, but it's such a pet peeve of mine. It's such a pet peeve of mine. I can't fucking stand it. I thought you hated me. Even if there are times when I get mad at you, I would never hate you, Tess. I don't want that either. I don't want you to get mad at me. Well, this time I was wrong. I knew you were looking out for me. I shouldn't have lashed out at you like I did. No, I was wrong too. I shouldn't have called you out in front of those people. Yeah, authors don't really know how to be accurate. Oh no, don't get me wrong. I can guarantee you when I reread this entire arc in the novel, it's gonna be probably worse. But still, it's like, it's still such like a fucking. There's nothing about this that looks like a child. Nothing. Not a fucking ink on this page says, yes, this is pre-14. This is pre-15. Nothing. How are you 13-year-olds when you're a 5 years old? On God. It's fucking it's so obnoxious. I'll never forgive artists for doing it. Raven Poop just managed to get out of lines and pull up his pants back up. You should have seen his fit. What a beautiful screenshot this is. What a fucking beautiful shot this is. Let's get this. He looks so arsed about that. Oh, and that's a perfect response. 13-year-old should be in what? 7th grade? Fuck no. 13-year-olds for England should be in year 9? Year 8, year 9? Yeah, year 8, year 9. Yeah, 12 to 13 years old. So 7th, 8th grade. For the American ones. Oh, it's like that. Yeah. Oh, it's like that. I see. What is this fool thinking now? Mama. Do you want to take a little walk with me? Like, fuck off. I've already made the case point and clear. I've already made the case point and clear. First grade, 6 years, plus 7 years. It's 7th grade, Rave. Is that not what I said? Like, I googled it. 7th grade is 12 to 13-year-olds. How old are you guys entering the school? In England, you enter in the high school at like 10, 11 years old. Yeah. Year 7 is 10, 11. Year 8 is 12, 13. Year 9 is 13, 14. Year 10 is 14, 15. And year 11, which is when you leave high school, is 15, 16. I can't believe all that happened when you were an adventurer. And I had no idea that Director Goods guy was so close with Gramps. No wonder she knew so much about me. Yeah, that's it's one of the reasons why I was able to become her disciple. I'm sure your skills had more to do with it. You said 9th grade? I thought I said 7th to 8th grade. When you were talking about, like, how the, like, 13-year-olds, like, in 7th grade, I was like, I think here it's, like, year 9. But I was wrong. Well, I wasn't wrong. I was like, it's a half correct. I was like, year 8, year 9. Which is different from 7th or 8th grade. Well, it's not. That would be 7th to 8th grade for you, but still. He's changed so much since the last time I saw him. Even the way he moves feels so purposeful. And his face. Dang it. I'm jealous of that Jasmine woman. I wish I could go on an adventure with Art for 2 years. Is something wrong? Nope, nothing at all. Looks like we're back in the dorms already. Yeah. Before I forget. That's I heard from Master Guts guy, but yeah. One of the dumbest decisions Arthur could have made right now. One of the dumbest fucking decisions he could have made. It's a little present for becoming a dual elemental mage. What is she? Oh, is she also wind and earth? Because she can use plant. Plant animal. She's an earth deviant, which is plants, I think. Let me stare in peace. Let me look at this fine art. I've been granted food. Today is a good day. I had food half an hour before I started streaming. I can't possibly take this art. I couldn't think of a better gift for you than this. Aw. Anyway, we both had a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Get some sleep. I'll see you around. Really? Now? Giving something so precious away that casually? Yeah, I do like... I don't know how to feel about this. I don't know how to feel about Off's, like, whole thing with Tess, to be completely honest with you. They don't really act like 13-year-olds, but 17 to 18 old teens. Yeah, it's like 16 to 18-year-old teenagers. Well, no, it's like... No, it's younger than that. I'd say 15 to 17. Your brain kind of changes when you turn 18 a little bit, but it's 18 to 19, and where you fully kind of adopt a new mindset. Kind of like when you turn 21 to 22. When you turn 21, like, there's another change, and then you turn 22, and it's like, oh, never mind, the world is noticeably different around me. Like, these you don't feel 13. They feel like they're 15 to 17. It's like, they're older than they are presenting themselves to be in the story, and it's annoying. Earth and water combination to plant. Thank you. But I thought she had an affiliation to wind magic. Unless it is Earth. Unless she had an affiliation to Earth and I've mistaken it for wind. But that makes sense. 15 to 16 is 10th grade in South America. Weighing at 17 to 18 in 12th grade. That's college for us. Like, 16 to 17 is college, which is either year 12, if you're in 6th form, or whatever level you end up going to college for, which can be 2 to 3 years. Usually. Oh, that's coming back to bite him, I can tell. No way it's not. Oh, it's 100 billion% going to bite him in the ass. I mean, what else is he gonna do with the core? He already has a beast will. I mean, yeah. Plus, the beast will is very close to her already, like, natural affinity to earth and water, clearly. So, doing it makes sense. But he should have done it when she was a good bit stronger than she currently is. Because what? Her mana core's, like, a little bit stronger than Elijah's right now? Because of her training, but still fucking insane. Welcome back. Holy mother of goblins. Please, take a seat, sir, and kindly explain what I witnessed earlier tonight. Fine. Mentally a 50-year-old man. Yeah, yes. Yes. He's mentally 15 while also being forced to live a life that's more fulfilling than the one he used to live. That's kind of the point. The point is he is reliving life and trying to go through the stages like a normal child, which he never got to experience. And he's also being forced to because his brain's literally changing as he's getting older. It's a bit early for it, yeah. Like, 16? Yeah, absolutely give that to her. Cause what? She's probably gonna have a silver core, I think it is. By the time she's 16. Like a dark silver. I feel like that's way more comfortable to, like, any orange or... what is it? It's red, orange, yellow... silver, white? Something like that. Even if you two were friends since childhood, I can't believe the Lunar Goddess was leaning her head on your shoulder. Lunar Goddess? Did you just come up with that? No, that's the name the students of the school have bestowed upon our student council president. Okay, but like, why Lunar Goddess? Because she's like the moon, foolish Arthur. The moon looks like it's so close you could grab it, but no matter how hard you try, you'll never touch it. But you touched the moon! You snuggled with the moon! Fuck. I love Elijah, man. He's so funny. Go to sleep. He's fucking... I love Elijah so much. Red, orange, silver, yellow, white, and beyond is unknown as humans haven't gotten past white. Thank you. So yeah, I was right. Like, she's probably light orange, dark... Not even light orange, dark. Like, she's probably like a mid to light orange right now. Yeah, and black is the first level. I almost forgot. Yeah. I remember black being the first level. Black, red, orange, yellow, silver, white. Let's see. Look at Arthur with the new fit. He's looking good right now. Black is Arthur's, like, shade. Like, unarguably. White does not work with this man right now. This black fit. Also a beautiful correlation between him and the student council. The, what is it? The something committee? The defense committee or whatever the fuck? Compared to the student council. And the pure contrast in the flowy white, more casual wear, and this more combat-ready gear. Love it. Fucking great fit. It looks like we're here, Sylvie. This is it. Let's see what the so-called strongest students of Zyros Academy look like. And at the fucking lion. Like, right off the bat. He almost looks as good as me, as me in black. You're comparing yourself to a 13-year-old boy here. I want to remind you, random. Well, that sure didn't go as planned. Well, you thought Arthur was going to be scared by a bitch-ass lion. Like, come on now. I take it that was an elaborate plan to see how thick my skin is. You could say that. It seems Director Goods guy picked up someone interesting. Could be based on merit, or perhaps a different connection. Blood doesn't lie. Excuse me? It's nothing. It's an old saying. Anyway, my name is Kai Crestless, 4th year. You can just call me Kai, though. Suspicious of this fucker, by the way. I do remember vaguely not trusting him at all. It's probably interdimensional drip to make his fit go harder. Amen. And I am not a child as well. Exactly. You, as an adult man, are comparing yourself to a child. Just saying. Oh, you are a child. Stop comparing yourself to other kids until you get body dysmorphia. And going to the gym, but I recommend going to the gym. Still gonna get it, but you're not gonna be comparing yourself to other people and how they dress. Arthur Lewin, pleased to make you an acquaintance. And this is my bond, Sylvie. Beat a bitch out of that lion, though. Fucking go, girl. I see. What sort of beast is able to render Grawder? Grawder? Grawder so submissive. What fucking name is that? Another delicate pretty boy. Why are there more real men in this committee? Helgeth? Huh? Who in the mother's earth is named Helgeth? My name is Dorodere Orgod. First year. It's nothing. It's nice to meet you, It's nice to meet you, Dora. I'm Arthur Lewin. I'm a first year like yourself. Let's get along. Stop acting so stiff. Come on, the rest of the DC officers are waiting in the other room. Director Goods guy didn't even tell you your name, let alone give any details. So everyone's pretty curious. Everyone, the last guy is here. I knew it. How long does the broadcast last? A couple hours. Usually about... I'm assuming he's just talking about, like, the live stream in general. Streams usually last about 2.5, 3.5 hours. Something like that. It really is you, Arthur. Oh, yeah, it's the prince. Cursus. Why am I not surprised? I knew Kai took Gorda to scare you, but it seems that somehow the opposite has happened. So it is your bond. Wait, is this the same line you purchased at the auction when we first met? He is! He formed an equal contract last year after he reached A-class. Well, congratulations, it's good to see you again. Likewise, and welcome to the disciplinary committee. I love how casual these two are. It's so cool. If you're talking about streams, it's like 3 hours. Yeah. Sometimes we go longer, sometimes it's less. It depends on my day. Like, today's probably not going to be a super duper long one. Probably about another hour and a half, maybe. Like a casual 3-hour one. You two already know each other. Not just me. It's good to see you again, Arthur. Yeah, this is the... what is it? She's the little water ice wizard. It's good to see you again, too, Princess Kathleen. Aren't you forgetting someone? Long time no see, Arthur. Sorry, do I know you? It's me, Ferif, Ivysaur. I'm never calling him Ivysaur or it's Ivysaur. It's Ferif Ivysaur the Third. Like, fuck off. I'm not calling him anything else. He's just gonna be called Ivysaur. Fei. It's Ferif. I may be a first year like you, but I'm still a few years older than you, so please treat me with respect. Yeah, sure. Man, it feels like yesterday when I knocked you off one punch. Good times. Now you're just doing this on purpose, aren't you? Looks like we're only getting another... Well, looks like we're the only other strangers then, huh, Theo? I'm Claire Bladeheart, 6-year Battle Mage student, and also the leader of this little ragtag group, Bladeheart. We've been introduced to a Bladeheart. Who else is a Bladeheart? Who else is a Bladeheart? We've been introduced to a Bladeheart. How do you know she's ice? One of the first times her and Arthur meet, Arthur gets like a bunch of students expelled for bullying. Or it's like harassment and discrimination. And she stops them by using ice magic. That's it, thank you. Bladeheart. Are you perhaps related to Caspin Bladeheart? Yeah, I thought so. Oh, you know my uncle? No, it's just that I've heard many great things about Caspin Bladeheart's strength from my father. Yeah, I remember this. This is still one of the cooler fights in the series, by the way. There aren't a lot of great fights in... Actually, no, that's a lie. There are a fair bit, like, cool fights in the manhwa. This fight's one of the best ones. This is, like, so fucking cool. The guy who did the examination, yeah. Well, my uncle started training me as soon as I was awakened, so I have a lot of my techniques are similar to his, but I'm happy you recognize his name. It seems the disciplinary committee has scooped low enough to recruit twerps. No. This is gravity magic. Is he testing me? Well, if it wasn't for my body's assimilation with Sylvie's beast will, I don't think I would be standing right now. He's just trying to fucking horrify him. Arthur's a petty bitch, and I love it. Not bad. Guess there's more than Arthur than a pretty face. Feifei over there, Feifei over there fell face first into the ground when Theo did that onto him. That's fucking rude. I am a conjurer and Arthur's an augmenter. Don't compare me to a brute like him. Now, screaming, now, enough screwing around. We have to put our game faces on for the club rush announcement. Will be the very first time the disciplinary committee officers will show their faces to the student body. Wait, I wasn't aware of this. I haven't prepared anything. Nothing to prepare. The student council will be the ones making the announcement. And we all have to look like... And we all have to do... All we have to do is walk and look tough. Well, I'm sure having a giant A-class mana beast beside you will help them. Alright then. Let's show all the entitled students there that they will have... that they'll be up against... Who they'll be up against if they choose to break the rules. Honestly... So far we know of 3 deviants in there. Arthur's a deviant in every class. But so far, it's only, like, subtly insinuated that he has a minor form of manipulation of gravity, which is quite cool. Then there's... Catelyn, who is a water mage, who has ice magic. And then we just seen an earth augmenter with gravity magic. So, 3 deviants in 1 squad is already fucking crazy. Now that all the rules of the Club Rash has been stated, the student council would like to formally introduce you to a committee, handpicked by the director to resolve and present disputes among students, as well as to enforce punishment for troublemakers. For the sake of upholding peace and safety for all of our students, please join me in welcoming them the disciplinary committee. Unfortunately, the art does ruin this moment. I have to be a bit of a dick. The art does kind of ruin this moment. Because it's meant to be, like, quite a sweeping, like, cool introduction to fucking everybody. And it's like, it just doesn't work. The fits are fire, but that's about it, really. Favorite Ivysaur as a ghost. Love his character so much. Elijah, Arthur, Tess, Keefling, Gaida, and the guy who just used gravity magic, Dora Dre. Feifei is wonderful. You read Magic Academy Genius Blinker. It's not as good as TBAtE, but I still think it's a nice story. Never heard of it. Unfortunately. Can't say I have ever heard of it. Who the fuck is texting me? Martin. And it's just him kicking ass like ping pong. That's fucking... That's just fucking rude, cunt. The lion looks like me drawing from memory. Fucking Christ. Oh, yeah, right. I forgot to mention this because we're an hour and a half in. First of all, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Second of all, go to the Discord. In the announcement section, I put up an announcement thingy talking about, like, the future of, like, certain VODs and shit. Talking about how I want to make Falcon Scott into, like, a long... the fall of Falcon Scott into, like, a longer reactionary video on the reaction channel, since I've got access to it again. And I'm trying to make a longer form Apothecary Diary Season 1 reaction, because I haven't watched that since I got my channel fucking removed from me. So if you could go to the Discord, to the announcement section, and click, would you like to have the long form, the live streams cut down into, like, a long form arc of me reacting to shit? Or would you prefer to just have it into the streams? Links in the description if you didn't know. Just wanted to get that off my chest. Isn't that one of the DC officers that we saw yesterday? Yeah, at the Club Rush ceremony. I think his name's Arthur? A first-year scholar mage getting into the disciplinary committee? He has to have connections or something. You're just jealous because you applied for it as well, huh? I heard that all the disciplinary officers have super tough, though. You look how popular you are, Mr. DC officer. When did Elijah get this fit? This is a tough fucking fit. Elijah! Oh my god. What an immaculate fucking fit, brother. My days. I didn't think the disciplinary committee would get this much attention. It sure doesn't help that you're literally one of 8 students that has a black uniform in the entire school. A conjurer. With enough control over his court that I can't even sense his level. That's how you get people to shut the fuck up. I love the variety in uniforms, though. I love the variety of uniforms. Look at him with this, like, honestly, weird crop top, almost like jacket on top of his regular shirt with the, like, almost sleeveless cuffs over there. Then there's this guy with the hanging cuffs over his shoulders, looking like a nice tied up suit. Obviously, there's, like, regular-ass uniforms hanging around all the place. But then this girl has, like this raincoat cover over her shoulders. The fits are fucking great. Oh, my days. Now that I have everyone's attention, allow me to welcome everybody to the fundamentals of mana theory. I am Professor Anvis. While I imagine there may be other more interesting topics that all you are not so quietly gossiping about, I would like to borrow your attention for the duration of this class. While this is technically a basic class, I believe that it is informative for you to know much of the topic we'll cover this semester. And to further emphasize that, I'll be sure to give out plenty of fun projects and assignments along the way. In light of the new changes starting this year, I think it's appropriate to discuss what actually started the whole conjurers are better than augmenters stigma. Segregation. In the olden days, when achieving even an orange core was considered extremely difficult, conjurers had a huge advantage over augmenters. Physiologically, conjurers have much more developed mana veins, which are responsible for absorbing ambient mana and transforming it into a mana core. Meanwhile, augmenters naturally have much more developed mana channels, which are responsible for distribution of a mana from the mana core of the rest of the body. Of course, because of how much more efficiently conjurers are able to absorb the mana around them, it is much easier for them to ascend to higher core levels. But as both types of mages ascend to higher core levels, the distinction becomes less pronounced. I kind of fuck with this, the distinction here. One clearly admitting from the first, and the other displaying outwardly, showing that he can technically use both. That's a sick way to display the kind of system. Fun start to the call, I see. Yeah, starting off with just the fundamental basics. And he was like, conjurers are able to easily distribute their mana throughout their body, while augmenters have better control over manipulating mana remotely. So tell me, class, in the end, 2 mages, 1 conjurer and 1 augmenter, both reach a silver core stage. Who would have the advantage? Would not the mage that not only trains his core but also his bod have the bigger advantage? You mean body? That has to be a typo. The rest of the class went on with some of the conjurer students in our class arguing against Professor Avon's claims. And while the debate could only use hypotheticals and previous recorded duels between high-ranking mages, the discussion did seem to leave the students with an open mind. My next class is this way, but I'll see you at lunch. Save me a spot in line if you get there first. It looks like this class might be a bit more interesting. It's been a while since I've had to sit down for so long. Starting at yellow called the distinction. Starting at yellow causes the distinctions blend, and at silver there's no difference. I imagine. I think, like, the only thing I can actively imagine the difference being is one is way more comfortable at manipulating the mana around their body. On purpose typo. Oh, it's just kind of like his dialect? That's funky. I fuck with it, though. May I sit here? There are so many other seats, though. Sure, go ahead. Thank you. Cute. You ain't her mama, bitch. You can't be doing that. You're gonna piss her off. Look who we have here. Well, isn't it Princess Kathleen and my rival Arthur Lewin? Since when were we rivals? And why are you sitting next to me, too? I knew that my class would be popular, but wow. We must have quite the crowd of students. Isn't that... Yeah, it's the drunk. As you all know, this class is a practical mana manipulation, which means we'll all be doing very practical, and by that I mean thorough example. Because what's a better way to learn than through hand-on-hand experience, right? There are quite a bit of cuties here. Am I watching Persona? Am I currently reading Horimiya? What the fuck's going on here? Don't be like this. There's that brat that humiliated me. So he does go to this school. Perfect. Looks like I'll have plenty of a chance to make a fool of him. It is especially an honor to be teaching the very own disciplinary committee. No such drunk planning. But I can't be the only one that's curious as to what sort of ability the members of the newly formed disciplinary committee can boast, right? After all, they'll be responsible for Oh my god. After all, they'll be responsible for protecting all students of the academy. What kind of idiot would fall for such an obvious bait like that? I volunteer. I guess that kind of idiot. My name is Freyway Ivysaur III, and I am more than willing, on behalf of the disciplinary committee, whose members have been chosen personally by Director Goodsky, to demonstrate our abilities. So fucking easy. That's more like it, Freyriff, right? Come down to the stage. My street is genuinely cursed. Two men went outside and started screaming. One had a bath about having him, and the other one chased. He ran. The bat dude hit the other dude's girlfriend's car and broke the license plate. Oh. Burn your street down. Burn your street down. That ain't worth it. It ain't worth to go through all that. It's an honor to receive your tutelage, and the fact that I cannot sense your mana core level, I assume that your level must be quite a bit higher than my own. While I am an augmenter, I will only use my long-range attacks for this demonstration. I see someone's a fucking sword. Do you live in Gotham? Nah, he only lives in England. Like, it's not a rare occurrence, but it's certainly an occurrence. This way, if I were to lose, I would at least have an excuse. With this protective barrier activated, shall we begin? My pleasure. Water, please support me. Flood domain. A higher tiered spell that adjusts the terrain, the territory to be more advantageous to the caster. I didn't think Pharaoh would know a domain spell. Gather and grow. The form and life into ascending beast. Ah, that's sick. Too easy. I guess the drunk isn't all talk if he's able to conjure blue flames. Yeah. And he just fucking breaks it. How rude. And he only goes for it like, he's a bitch! I forgot he's a bitch. Nah, he'd be talking about being shanked for a laugh if he lived in Gotham. There's fights here every week, I swear to God. There's always something going on. I concede. Is he just trying to boost his ego by purposely humiliating Faerith? Yeah, he's trying to go for Arthur specifically. I think we'll... I'm 2 hours late again. How's stream going? It's going fine. We're enjoying ourselves. So far, we're currently seeing... right now, we're going to see Catelyn, I'm assuming, fight the teacher. No knives yet. Lucky. Can't say the same for me. But yeah, you missed a handful of rants about how the art is. Specifically when it comes to how characters are predicted in age. You also missed me talking about specifically about the Discord. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a piss. Can I? Nope. All right, got it working. Got it working. The police are here. Shock. A car got fucking smashed in, lad. I'm not surprised. You did good, Faerith. Let this be a lesson to all of you. I had assumed that that with his elemental advantage, Mr. Ivysaur would be able to protect himself against my spell. Clearly, I misjudged. Are you enjoying the story so far? I've seen people say they don't enjoy the first few arcs. Fair. No, that's a very fair thing. I think it only really gets good when Arthur probably joins, probably gets away from his family the first time. When Arthur gets away from his family the first time, I think is when the story gets, like, a lot more interesting. Because at that point, we're learning about deviants. We're learning about different kinds of, like, people. Like, people who are able to see the future and healers and shit like that. And beast wills and all that. They left 4 minutes after. Can't say the same for me. Oh, yeah, UK knives, right? Yeah. Actually, in the North, it's not nearly as bad as you think. But... like, I've been around a handful. Useless bombs. Also vandalism. Honestly, I don't really like the story until the end of the arc you're on right now. The conclusion is extremely good. No, I think the story gets, like, pretty good. Like, I would say the story gets objectively good by the dungeon. Right? Because we're done with all the explanations and shit like that. We're just in a dungeon. We're just trying to fight beasts. And we're learning about Arthur as a person when it comes to low-key displaying his true self, even through the mask of being a child. The adventure arc, low-key boring and cliche, though. I mean, yeah, but it still leads into, like, interesting ideas, like Arthur having a new brother-like figure who is very mysterious in his own right. There's his relationship and his dynamic of portraying himself to be an older person. Then there's seeing how actually deadly the world can be. There's his new little rival that he kind of gains in this arc. There's Sylvie growing up as well and learning how to transform. Like, the adventure arc is good. It's cliche, but it's good, you know? Anyone else? Would anyone else from the disciplinary committee... I would like to volunteer. Calf? Whoa. I don't think the girl would volunteer too. Oh yeah, right. Misogynist, I forgot. Catherine has an affinity towards ice magic. Yeah, I told you. We'll learn about this, like, immediately after meeting her. She just witnessed Geist's fire attributes. And yes. Kathleen, maybe it's not, maybe it's the best not to. Let the girl kick some ass. On God, GTA 6 should have been in a new city. IMO. I mean, a new country would have worked, but no, it's Miami in it. The adventure arc is just boring in certain aspects. It's cliche, but it has its own cool, aspects. I'll say the beginning of the adventure arc does kind of suck. Like, the fights were good. Oh yeah, no, the fights in this series are exceptional. Again, Arthur's fight when he's gaining his rank. Still to this day the best fight in the story right now. Obviously it's gonna get topped, but where I'm at, it's like really, really fucking good. And then obviously him activating his second stage of his beast well, fucking sick. It's just fucking sick. It's quite an honor, princess. However, the result of this demonstration may be... Please, don't hold it against me. And summons a spell from a fucking storage ring. I can't stand sexism in real life or in fiction. Yeah. I think I dislike sexists more than racists. Because sexists are just fucking, like, real stupid. No, I hate them both pretty equally. Both for personal reasons, but, yeah. Both just fucking ass. Not much reaction from this one, No matter. Let us proceed. As she summons a fucking water hurricane. Or, like, a little ice pillar. Insert Nyota. Ugh, fuck Nyota. 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 Is it not Nyota? Oh, whatever, I don't care. Either way, getting shot with ice spears just to display them with blue flames like fucking Azula. Kinda fire. Impressive, as expected from our princess. Obviously displaying more alongside water magic. Fire. Oh, he's doing the thingy. Like little small fire explosion things. Obviously trying to display using the elemental advantage over the ice. Yeah, I wasn't fucking crazy. He's using the same thing as Lucas did in the examination. He's gonna be one shot. The new city or country would have been good, but I think about America so much stuff to fuel the satire. Oh yeah, no, in fantasies it's exceptionally stupid. In fantasies it's exceptionally dumb. Because it makes no fucking sense fundamentally. This isn't the spell, isn't that the same spell that Lucas used during his rank examination? Break. I'm assuming that's no. Clever girl, breaking apart the ice spears to make smaller missiles. That won't work on me. As he's able to conjure just a shit ton of little fireballs to melt through the ice shards. Ice tornado. Not a bad move. I'd like to think of this as like a weird hint at her ability to use both ice and wind magic. I mean, actually, if anything, that probably makes the most amount of sense how ice magic is a thing. Same for racism in fiction. People insert it without having to feed or the world make it make sense. Yeah. Racism against humans, it never made sense. Xenophobia and racism towards other species, that makes a bit more sense. That's very humanish. Motherfucker hating on elves. Having elves be racist to humans is peak. Having elves racist to humans is fucking stupid. At least TBAtE has a good reason. Well, yeah, it's xenophobia, that's why. Well, xenophobia and racism, but yeah. What is she? Damn it, yeah. Little fire shield right there. Shit, she's not defending herself. Catlin! And of course, Arthur comes in the fucking way. This dickhead ain't able to stop the fucking explosions on time because Arthur knows that's hard to do. Where is she? As Arthur comes in fucking aura farming. Looking like he's got a metal eye here, it's weird. I think this little game of yours has gone on for long enough. Don't you agree? Well, I appreciate your concern for the princess. It was unnecessary. I had everything under control. Under control? Of course, do you really think I, a professor at the esteemed academy, would actually put one of my students in harm's way? I was about to cancel it on the spot. Bullshit. Yeah. Once fully manifested, it's impossible to cancel that spell. But Callum wasn't hurt and I have no proof. So be it. In that case, I'll just have to force him to screw up on me. Allow me to take the place of my colleague in this demonstration. Well, if you insist. It seems the princess is done anyway. Please, don't misunderstand me, princess. I would never hurt you. Please, princess. I would never hurt you. No. Fucking pussy. Because 99% of the time, they enslaved the humans until the event saved said human. Did this motherfucker use TBAte's equivalent of simple domain? Pretty much. Yeah. Racism, alright, no. Racism makes sense. It's just stupid. It makes sense. Until you alright, it makes sense until you realize it's stupid. How racist people are about makes sense. Prejudice is gonna be prejudice like that. It doesn't stop it from being incredibly dumb, though. That's the difference. Nothing makes sense. Humans are paradoxes mentally. He burnt the last guy. He is happily putting them in harm's way. Yeah. Well, for that spell, it would have definitely fucking done more than harm's way, but yeah. This NPC Loki has aura. I think he's one shot off a guy. I think he's gonna one shot the off a guy. Your assistance was unnecessary, but thank you all the same. Now then, Professor. Allow me the privilege of learning from you firsthand. Gotta admit. Kinda cool. I don't think I'm going to sneeze anymore. Quite a nice weapon you've got there. Since you're an augmenter, I suppose it's only fair to let you choose which method you'd like me to fight with. It doesn't matter. Arrogant brat. I insist. Please use whatever you're most confident in. Very well. I'll be sure to go easy on you, as he's actively trying to fucking kill the kid. I just got an ad from a terrible mobile game of a guy eating out the universe itself. I'm speechless. Oh, I get those advertisements all the fucking time. It's infuriating how many fucking 18 plus ads YouTube has. It's insufferable. It's insufferable. Anyway, nice. Honestly, 1 minute. This is a crazy display. This is an insane display when you think about it. Arthur just one-handed, deflected, or blocked even, a man with blue flames, which is an evolution on top of his already red aura. Whoop. Fuck me. Like, two-hand swinging at Arthur. The power difference is ludicrous from just this one fucking scene right here. Like, you got beautiful little hints at showing the difference in power. Obviously, Arthur fucking swings it away, making the man step back. Going easy, huh? Well, obviously. He's testing you. As he sets his entire arm on fire, obviously trying to augment his own strength, but Arthur just sidestepping that shit. He ain't a lot. Look at the little bounce back. He's swinging fucking left to right. He's not using any spells, but strengthening his own body and sword with mana. What does he take me for? I report them all the time, but I constantly get a response back saying they're not breaking TOS. Like, motherfuckers, their tits are fully in display. What do you mean? Have you ever seen the one masturbating? You ever seen the masturbating one? Holy shit. Insane. I hate YouTube ads. YouTube, Reddit is literally just taking the piss out of YouTube. Its entire community. Specifically the ads. But I've seen dating ads in where a woman will just be jerking off. And I'm like, what the fuck am I seeing? What the hell am I seeing? I can't believe they're still getting away with it. Because I know my friends still get those advertisements as well. What does he take me for? Again, still swinging, still augmenting his body to get out the way. I'm sure the disciplinary committee isn't made of only rats who keep dodging and running away. Again, just sidestepping. Is there really any need for me to attack when our esteemed professor can't even land a single blow on a first-year student? Fucking. What the fuck are y'all talking about? YouTube advertisements being terrible. Yes, it's the one I've been told about. Ain't breaking anything. Yeah, it's fucking stupid! Anyway, this fucking, greatest estate developer ass angry face. Whoop. Oh, for getting distracted right here. As she's trying to go for a sidestep, and it just, oif! Backwards as he's getting fucking shot with fire pillars, only to try and jump up in the air with the sword, trying to decapitate the poor fucking kid, and then it's just another side swipe. Arthur doesn't even look impressed. He doesn't even look impressed. Look at the anger in this. Look at the anger in this man's eyes, and look at the nonchalantness of Arthur right here. He's really showing the years of combat experience and the 2 years of regaining that experience back in just this one little fight. Gotta love it. Should we get the student council? It doesn't look like a demonstration anymore. Yo, deadass, your ads sound insane. We don't get those kind of ads in South Africa. Yeah, no, the ads here are fucking, ugh, so annoying. Obviously trying to conjure up fire pillars to stop Arthur from, like, actively getting away. Just to try and swing at him. For Arthur to double hand block it this time. Actually using his fucking brain here. Lucky, shoots him away, tries to conjure a bit of a fire attack, just for that pillar to fucking miss and Arthur to shoot forward at him. Looking like he's trying to go for the decapitation, barely fucking missing that throat hit, just to make this pussy-ass professor jump, like, what? A solid 17 feet away? Impressive. This brat just got faster. Even rats become deadly when cornered. Professor. And look at that, he immediately shoots forward, catching the professor off guard, even with both current hands available, augmented by magic. He can't do shit against Arthur augmenting his sword with wind magic. Hi, Sonny. And immediately hits him with the slash, catching him off guard, displacing his foot. Arthur is pushing the Professor Geist back. He's on a totally different level, as clearly fucking shown. Arthur showed at the very beginning of this chapter that he can one-hand block from this man's double slash. It's that fucking easy. Even as an American, I'm like, what the fuck? I've never seen an ad like that. Yeah, those ads are fucking insane. The ads are always gonna be fucking ludicrous. It looks like Arthur's trying to read his next mana ability, knowing that another fire pillar is going to come out this time. This time to end this. Swinging at mid-air, making the man jump back. Countering a man's strike, apparently, as he's trying to swing forward, just for Arthur to immediately come back with it and swing in upright. This professor is being schooled by him. The professor realizing he ain't built for this. Is it just the UK getting these bloody ads? I think it is. No, actually, I know it's not, because Germany's had those ads as well. My friend Johan also gets those ads like a fair bit, and we've bitched about them before. It's fucking, oh, it's annoying. Anyway, immediately after this beautiful parry from Arthur, frankly, dashes forward, is about to hit him, understanding full well that Arthur is trying to bait out an attack that he knows the professor can't stop in time. but the professor can't do anything but block the current attacks. You think this is enough? No. But then immediately hits him with this weird fucking wind slash attack, hitting him with, let's say, about a dozen wind attacks alongside its own sword's augmentation. But this might. Yeah, immediately conjuring into his hands and making him shoot wind slashes at him, trying to get him to block, cracking the fucking wall, and Arthur just smiling at this man. Stop, making the professor scream, stop! Use a bitch! Breaks the fucking barrier around him and makes him kneel. Thank you for your guidance. Random bullshit, go. Random assortment of wind. Fucking get him. Yeah, that was a good fight. Ooh. Doesn't look like Catelyn was pleased with that one. Princess Catelyn? Arthur, I admit you're rather impressive back there, as expected of my rival. Thanks, you did good out there too. If you'd known the kind of spell the professor was using, I know you would prepared preemptive measures. Naturally, I hadn't anticipated that he would use such a strong spell to demonstrate otherwise. I would have taken the victory. How would you assess my performance? Yeah, Arthur is just playing around here. I feel like this is gonna be mean. Well, if I can be blunt, I'd say that ignoring your defense in order to finish the last spell was your biggest mistake. Yeah, again, just being mean. At least she accepts it, though. Well, I should get going. Too. Until next time, my rival. Papa, why do you look so sad? Nah, it's nothing serious, Sylvie. Just seeing as I couldn't finish Geist off quickly with just my wind attributes, I realized I have to work a lot harder to get where I want to be. Arthur, you're fighting a professor as a child. You're fighting a combat-oriented professor as a child with your second weakest attribute. What did you expect? Damn. I couldn't finish off the professor in time. God, I must be really fucking weak. He's a combat veteran! And you're using your weakest attribute, Bridge? Other than Earth? Shut up! Officer's annoying. I was looking forward for my next class. Basics of artificating. This is just a modern science lab in... Fuck off. I think Arthur always thinks he's much less impressive than he actually is. Wiping his ass with the dude. He's just... Yeah. Arthur definitely suffers from, like, not feeling like he's the best around at all things. It feels like his past life of being, like, the top doula, like, is constantly permeating his mind, in where it's like, he always has to think he needs to be better at what he's doing. And it's funny. I think it's just frustrating to not being in his old level where he was king. Yeah. I think that professor is like a B or even an A rank adventurer, if I recall correctly. It doesn't matter. He's still a combat professor. It's still a thing where he's, like, actively good at both. Good enough to teach. You know, TBAtE is just a generic anime with actual writing. It's a generic power fantasy isekai with good enough writing to keep you interested. Manipulating and coding mana into objects for specific uses. Oh, so it's literally just creating artifacts. We didn't have this in my old world. Excuse me, is the seat taken? If it is, I can sit somewhere else. No, it's not taken. You're free to sit here if you wish. Thank you. My name's... what was that? My name is Emily. Emily Weskin. Please be my friend. I mean, pleased to meet you. Oh my gosh, she thinks I'm so bad. I'm Arthur. And seeing how this is my first time, we meet, how about we start off as acquaintances? Imagine embarrassing a war vet as a kid with his weakest martial art, with his weakest arm. She did it in his, she did it face. Yeah, she's adorable. Grabbing his little two fingy. The girls worked hard. Oh yeah, calluses. Oh, I'm sorry. It probably feels gross, right? No, it's quite fine. I have calluses too, see? Oh wow, you must practice a lot. No wonder you're on the disciplinary committee. I really admire that. For me, I really love artificating. So I end up fiddling around with a lot of gadgets. Unfortunately, it makes my hands pretty rough. Really? I'm rather jealous that you have such a passion for artificate. For artifacting. With fighting, the only thing you get better at is destroying and killing. But with artifying, the better you are, the more things you can create. I never thought of it that way, but that seems quite something coming from a 12-year-old! Do these look like 12-year-olds? Do these look like 12-year-olds to you? I don't think they fucking do. Oh my god, I hate art. I love art so much. Art is so cool. You get to express so many cool things. But these are 12-year-olds. These look nothing like 12-year-olds. I fucking hate this story. I fucking hate artists. Oh. You say that if you aren't 12 yourself. Well, that's true. Though it's been a while since anyone has said that. Not since I created the projection display artifact. Gnarly invention. Holy crap, how old was she when she created that? He must think, think bigger. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's the whole philosophy of the gods in Dragon Ball. The gods of destruction only destroy to create new life. That's the premise. Destroying something is always easier than creating it. Sonny. Amen. Well, I must say it's an honor to be in the presence of such a genius as yourself. Oh, please. Coming from the mysterious human freshman who has no background and has a weird fox-like mana beast, and the ability to overwhelm and completely demolish not only a professor but a veteran adventurer at a light yellow core stage, don't make me laugh. So the professor is like almost a silver core guy. The professor's almost at a silver core. That's fucking stupid. That's silly. That's silly. I'm weird. Don't look so surprised. This is the Magic Academy after all. News travels fast and gossip travels even faster. And it's the GOAT, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings, Pebblins. You may bask in the honor of having me, Professor Gideon, as your teacher for this class. Oh? Why isn't that awful Lewin? I had no idea you'd be in my class. Liar. Alright, smartass, you don't need to brag. Brag about what? Huh? Yes, but most people bottleneck at orange or yellow. I mean, still. Like, brother, come on. Oh, she definitely did it. Did you see those glasses shut? Yeah. Again, smartasses be smartasses. About 20 years ago, I was the one who invented. 3 years later, I discovered and implemented. Oh, did I mention that I also responsible for the... Did he just come here to brag? Ooh. A horned owl. Papa, he's dangerous. Bye, random. Ooh. Whew, looks like Director Goodsky is beckoning you. I guess you won't be witnessing the rest of my life-changing literature today. Off you go, brat. See? I told you news travels fast. How long are you two going to keep fighting? Oh, hey, Kath. Oh, that's not a good sign. Whew. How about we don't piss off royalty? How about we don't do that? Sounds like a pretty bad idea. Same way, it's a bad idea to not like the stream and hit subscribe just so you never get to miss another live stream. It also recommends me to you more often on YouTube. Just saying. Bad idea to leave it like ambiguous out in your... Get me out of here. Oh yeah. If Sylvie, who bullies A-class beasts, thinks a creature is dangerous, the owl's deadly as fuck. I mean, it does belong to Professor Cynthia, or Director Cynthia Goodsky. I imagine it's a bit of a fucking monster in its own right. Did you call for me, Director Goodsky? Shit, she looks pissed. Please, take a seat. Look, if this is about my fight with Professor Geist, I only did it because he was using... I didn't call you here in regards of your affairs with Professor Geist. Then... Then... How would you like to act as an interim professor for the practical mana manipulation class? He's been here for a week. At most, a week. Would you like to join the disciplinary committee? Great. Would you like to be a fucking professor? A week later? This bitch is testing limits. And at 1,000 likes, there's another AO free stream. It's not 1,000 likes. It's 10,000 subscribers. I told you that. Stop. I think this joke is getting gold. Yeah, it is. The third and final of the AO free stream trilogy. Bro beat his ass and stole his job in, like, day 2. You got your ass beat and had your job stolen by a 12-year-old child. Fuck me. Oh, my days. So fucking funny. Is someone behind me? I was talking to you, my dear. What exactly did Kathleen tell you for you to come to this? On a first-name basis with the Princess of Sapin now, are we? It'll be a problem if you steal the hearts of both princesses, Arthur. Don't want to start a civil war. At least he knows. No one even likes AO3. Yeah, that's the thing. No one likes it, but they like to see me suffer. We're getting it down to 10. No, I said 10 the first time. 10,000 subscribers. Because I doubt we'll ever get to like 1,000 likes. Not anytime soon. 1,000 subs seems a lot more probable and a lot more likable in my opinion. Oh, I think she's into some teacher-student stuff. That's crazy. I mean, yeah, actually. With how she treats off, I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Let's not joke about these things. Anyway, you were just kidding, right? I'm a student who hasn't even finished his first day of school. It's not even been a fucking day. Are we serious? Oh. This professor's taking a piss. I love Cynthia so much, but fuck me. Is it even possible for a student and a professor at the same time? Please, there's no need to get so worked up. It's quite simple, actually. Is it allowed? Yes, as long as I say it is. There have been cases of highly qualified upperclassmen teaching basic courses. You aren't that special, my dear. You're a first year on the first day teaching fucking mana classes. Yes, he is. What about Geist? We've just dismissed Professor Geist from the academy. Don't look so surprised. I had an investigation launched as soon as I heard, and with Princess Catelyn's help, Geist had no room to defend himself. That being said, I have never seen Princess Catelyn so worked up as she was today. Normal Catelyn, furious Catelyn. Is that, so? In any case, I still don't understand why you're doing this, Director. Because a spot's opened up and I want you to fill it in. I have no ulterior motives this time, Arthur, so you don't have to be suspicious. But I believe it would be a good opportunity to build up your reputation without having to go around conquering my professors. It'll put you in the spotlight to some extent, but I'll be well placed to defend you if necessary. Parents are bound to complain. They may complain, but I'm the director, and it's a better solution than canceling the class. So it's your choice. But wouldn't it be better to have? But wouldn't it be better use of your time than sitting for a class you're clearly overqualified for? Whew. Principal's freaky. Down to 10. My goal is to get it to 8. Fuck off. First official day. Second day was the second day I was talking about. No ulterior motives, says the one with alternative motives. I just know Tess is loving this. I think Tess is hating this, actually. She probably doesn't like having her crush be on the disciplinary committee. Well, she probably likes that because it makes sure when Arthur gets in the fight, he's not getting into direct trouble. But a teacher? A teacher? No! That's weird. Fine, I'll give it a shot. Again, simply not a 12-year-old boy. Simply not a 12-year-old boy. Objectively, in every sense of the fucking definition, not. And I'll complain about this until Arthur turns 16. Anyway, he's probably gonna look like a fucking 19-year-old boy. I'm sure you'll do an excellent job. What is it about that boy that keeps me on my toes? Negotiating with him is more nerve-wracking than dealing with the royal families. What do you take of him, Avia? He is different. Do not view Arthur Lewin as a child. Whether it is a mental acuity or emotional maturity, there is much more to him than the eye can see. What makes you so certain? His bond. That white fox's true form is that of a dragon. What? I suspect that I suspect that when she develops, my strength will not even be comparable to hers. Do not make him your enemy, Cynthia. If treated with trust and respect, he will become your greatest ally. But if betrayed, he may be the cause of this continent's demise. That's a lot of talk to a 12-year-old boy. But yeah, sure, pop off, Owl. Fucking idiot. Having your crush be your teacher? Nah, she'd be into that. I mean, yeah, I can see that, but it's still weird. It's still fucking weird no matter how you look at it. Oh, over here. Don't bully your mother. Charlotte, this is my best friend and roommate, Arthur Lewin. Arthur, this is Charlotte. Hello. It is a pleasure. How are your classes without me? Much better without you. He is a king. They don't know that! He is a 12-year-old boy to them! For fuck's sake! It's so silly. There's no way of looking around this without it being incredibly fucking silly. There isn't a way to look at this objectively without it being incredibly fucking silly. He's 50. He's 50. It's a weird way any way you look at it, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying. Like, he's 50. He gives the presence of a king. He has the bloodlust of a fucking warrior. That makes sense why he's able to scare the shit out of people. He is able to exude that presence. He is a quadruple elemental guy. But to the people around him, he is a dark yellow mid-level augmenter with a fox spirit. To her, who had just learned he has a dragon, is just a 12-year-old boy who's skilled as fuck. Have you never talked to a 12-year-old boy with aura? No! No, why would I talk to a 12-year-old boy with... Whatever. To be fair, he also him, bees. I doubt they would be too mad if he'd be a professor. I'm not saying the students. Like, the students would obviously question him, right? Like, yeah, you beat a professor, but now there's going to be a contest of, like, okay, if they become a professor, you got to beat them, then I just got to beat you. He's on the disciplinary committee. It's going to be fucking hard to beat him in the first place, but still. The principal. She loves the game. She loves the hustle, man. Negotiating with him keeps her and her on her toes. I like how Arthur is the one to call out how weird it is. Everyone else just accepts it. Yeah, Arthur is surrounded by fucking weirdos. And the fact he has to acknowledge that is insane to me. You talk to Kirbs, don't you? That's pretty much the same thing. I don't know Kirbs. Kirbs is a guy who moderates the fucking, like, chat to make sure I don't get spoiled. I don't know what he fucking looks like. The closest thing in chat would be, like, normal gen. You have... Oh, shut up, Kirbs. You're an angry child who talks about hating Nephilim. I don't think that can classify as aura. Like, the closest thing is, like, normal gen. Who we know to be, like, an actual child. But I have no fucking preference over that. I can't do anything about that. The only thing I can do is correct them on the occasion. In her eyes, he is, like, 2.5 years from a full-grown adult, but it's still weird. But that's weird. Yeah, it's still fucking weird, regardless of how you look at it. How you... Oh, yeah, much better without you. I especially like basic chain casting and mana utilization. Though some of the mana utilization stuff feels repetitive after the stuff you've told me. Charlotte's in my chain casting class. She's really good. Aw, please, you're making me blush. How were yours? I heard that you beat up a professor. Yeah, about that. I ended up becoming the professor of that class. See? He's a dual elemental guy as well. Sorry, what? You're going to be a professor? Yeah, I ended up replacing the professor who taught the class. Don't go around spitting on a professor. Professor my ass. But maybe I should ditch my class sometimes and go to yours. I want to see you in action. Bitch, you've seen him in action. You've trained with him. There's no need. Oh, by the way, Shaw and I are going to head downtown for some shopping later. Do you want to join us? Oh, this is going to be cringe. This is going to be cringe. Yes, you should join us, Arthur. Sorry, I've got 3 more classes after this. I don't want to miss the upper division classes. Oh yeah, it'll just be me and you, Charlotte. I forgot I had plans today. It just hurts. It's just... You know? Bullying your mother. Ooh, rah, rah. Teaching one person and teaching a whole class is 2 very different things. Yeah, that's very fucking true, actually. Nephilim deserve all they hate. I don't fucking know that. Probably. That is the correct response. It is the correct response, actually. But we should definitely go some other time. All 3 of us. Well, see you later. Bye, Arthur. Her other plans must be important. I guess I'll get some studying done in the library. Anyway, she's nice, right? I'm pretty. Do you think I have a shot with her? Oh, Elijah. I think you can do better, buddy. At least you can do better. I appreciate it. Yeah, here's what a fucking upperclassman. Ah, I didn't expect to see you in an upper division class, Arthur. You know, just casual friends with royalty and shit. Good to see you again, Arthur. Let's not embarrass the disciplinary committee, alright? I'll do my best. Is this the whole class? There should be a few more. Ah, there they are. Ah, there we go, the fucking councilman. Aw, look how excited she is, just for to get cooked. Good afternoon, Princess Tessia. Hey. They're crushing each other so fucking silly. Pleasure. Is she in a bad mood today? It's because of you. We should head over as well. Hi, Sonny. How are you? Hi, Ophi. You want to see Mama? Whoop. Want to see Mama? Mother of Sunless and Rhea. You're a good girl recently. I don't know what's gotten into you, but after that last batch, you've been a pretty good one. Yeah, let's sit you down. If you want to bully if you want to bully Sonny some more, then go right ahead. Oh, there you are. Come on, Sonny. Yep. Alright, let's fix this a little bit so it doesn't fucking fall over. I hope you enjoyed the creature as much as I'm gonna enjoy Arthur fucking killing this cunt. But I think we should do that next stream. We will do another TBAtE stream tomorrow, and then Lord and Mystery stream after that, because I'm funny. Anyway, those were good. The beginning of the entire school log, I'd say, is fucking fantastic. I think it's a good introduction into like reintroducing Tess. I think it's a good example of showing how much better Arthur is than everybody else. It's gonna be hard to make me hate Cynthia. Cynthia's a great head teacher, pretty much, even though I do think she's making incredibly silly fucking decisions. Sonny, do to that guy what you did to the imp. What the fuck? What the hell did I do? Cringy, bro. Keep going? Nah, we'll leave it to tomorrow. We'll leave it for tomorrow. Mostly because I do not want to strain my voice any more than I already have. Plus, I want to see this man die when I'm fresh. Okay. But yeah, overall, I'd say that's good. If you haven't already, go into the Discord, link in the description, and go to the announcement section and go press on whether or not you want to see streams of like longer arcs like compiled onto the reaction channel. Just so it can just so you don't have to go for the fluff of like filler and shit. Cringy too, not you. I know who you want to send to the Shadow Realm then. Bye-bye. Yeah. Overall, pretty good. Again, tomorrow will be another TBAtE stream. So, bye. Don't forget to join for that one. I feel like it'll be a good time. Bye-bye.